Okay, checking the gates. We should be good. Oh, Lord, my allergies. Okay, should be live. We are live! Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Wait a minute, I'm on the KO player. I'm on the wrong one. No! There we are. Hi, guys, gals, children of all ages. Welcome to another lunch stream. I am your host, Ranger J 1999. You're going to be seeing me getting spammed by a lot of messages. We're in a tight TW. But welcome to our lunch stream where we hang out with you guys, bring you the best of quality entertainment for all you boys and girls out there, and where we will do a lot of stuff. We're here to have fun and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We'll do a roster review. And speaking of roster review, we got our good friend Revenator today, and I got to shout him out. Revenator, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on?
I would like to show on the screen what just happened. You see this big, giant New York style pizza that I'm now holding? Oh, shit, that's hot. It's burning my hand. I just got done working out. I came back, cleaned up. Was sitting here listening to music, trying to get things set up for the stream, and I didn't hear the doorbell or anything go off. So Revenator sends me a message like, check your front door. I'm like, if this is a severed head, I'm going to be very upset with you. So I go to the front door, and I open the door, and I open it. There's a pizza delivery guy there. I'm like, hi. He's like, hi, here's your pizza. I'm like, what? And I was about to say I didn't order a pizza, and then I'm like, oh, Revenator, you sneaky little butthole. So I will eat a slice of pizza here in a second for our good friend Revenator, who is getting his roster review today. Are you ready for this, Revenator?
I hope so.
Oh yeah, Revenator always gives me a hard time. Wait a minute, aren't you the one who gives me a hard time about the Eternal Twins?
I picked that up from Thane.
Don't blame Thane for your own actions. Seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions, sir.
Oh, I take full responsibility.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So just know that.
Just the inspiration.
No, we did the pickles already last night, man. We had a big, giant pickle problem last night. Everybody was playing with their pickles. It was ridiculous. So, but let's get through the rest of the mechanism. I'll introduce the cast, and then we'll say hello in chat. If you're out there in TV land, say hello in chat. No, quit putting the damn pickles. All right, it's too late. The pickles are coming into the damn thing. I'm sure Alex, you'll be along eventually, and we'll see lots of pickles. So, say hello in chat. I'll shout you guys out here in a second. You can see in the middle there, we've got Vader's Cup of Plenty. If you donate like certain amounts, you get certain things that fall from the sky, like porgs, poop-filled baby rangers. If you do the $20.01 or more, you get the pickle extravaganza where the yelling pickle comes up. I will whip out my pickle and throw it around. That's just the way it works here at RSG. Yeah, well, if you got the pickle, you got to use it, right? So, but say hello in chat. Make sure you give us the thumbs up. That does help with monetization and helps us get our content out there to the YouTube world. I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. I'll remind you during the stream because I'm trying to get that higher. YouTube did some funky stuff with us. Finn caught it where they were not monetizing our videos. Assholes. I hate YouTube sometimes, really? Man. Yeah, so a lot of our videos, you had to go back in and do it. So if you get a chance, you haven't watched like some of our lore videos or some of the new videos like Finn's put out like on the Geos and some of the things that we got going on, go back and give it a quick listen or something. Or if you haven't checked out some of the videos, check those out because YouTube hosed us again. Because we're looking at our monetization like, what the piss? Finn found out and I was like, get the son of a... Oh, YouTube. I hate them so much sometimes. But yeah, so that's all the mechanisms. Say hello. But I promise, let's introduce everybody, and then I'm going to eat a slice of pizza for Revenator because he was kind enough to get a pizza. Now, I usually don't eat this early because I usually don't eat till after 5, but for Revenator ordering pizza, I have to eat a slice on there. I just have to do it. That's just the least I can do. And then I have a nice big lunch snacky thing for later. But we got, of course, we introduced Revenator already. We got BCM with us today. BCM, what's going on, partner? You're muted, buddy. You're still muted.
Let's try this again.
There he is. There's the Viking himself. You're looking You're looking very Thorish today.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Yep. So if you guys don't know, I'm going to be remodding Thor, aka BCM's account here after we get done, probably say around 2 o'clock, something like that, once we get done with the lunch stream. We're going to do a full remodding session. I'm going to remod his account. BCM has been kind enough to let me do that for you guys, so we're going to get everything set up and As soon as I get everything set up, then we'll go ahead and launch that. You guys have asked, it'll be something cool to see me in action, taking care of BCM's account, doing his mods, checking out his roster. Now, he's got a smaller roster. So normally, say for a 4.5, 5 million roster, it takes me about 4.5, 5 hours to do it. Just more characters and stuff. But the good thing with BCM, it's a little bit smaller. Oh, God, ouchies in there. Pickles are flying everywhere.
Not the size of the roster, it's how you
use it. That's right. So we're going to get him squared away in his arena teams, any team he has for GAC. We're going to kind of go through his mods and clean them up a little bit, and I'll show you what I do when I do remodding for my services. So thank you for that, BCM. It'll be very fun, and we'll have fun with that. He's paying me, but I work on the cheap, so he gets me for cheap. I'm a cheap first date. We also have Michael W Hudson III from here Royal Majesty's Gaming Service. Are you there, Michael?
I is. As I said earlier before we were streaming, I won't be joining tonight. It's the first night I'm not up at the hospital.
We just want to say we're glad your father's doing well.
Yeah, I have great news that he's being discharged either tomorrow or Saturday, and I just wanted to say hi to you all because I've missed you all.
Yeah, you've been busy with real life and stuff, so.
Yeah, he put us through the ringer a bit there, but I'm happy to say that he's well on the way to being mended.
All right. And then last but not least, we've got Grim the mechanic is here as well.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Grim. What's going on?
I'm the reason we're late starting today. I
know.
apologize. We got into a nice little
son of a bitch and bastard.
All
right, so let me eat a slice of pizza here real quick. Let me get one of these slices. Revenator was very kind. Oh my God, they're giant. Hold on a second. Jesus.
Amazing.
All right, I got a slice of the New York strip. I got the small slice, but it's Jesus. It's a big slice of pizza. Okay, I'm eating a slice of pizza for Revenator. We're into lunching my medium lunch. All right. Okay.
Oh, be careful of Paradox. Eating lunch on a lunch break.
Oh, looks like some Doctor Who shit right there. All right. No, it's not a pickle pizza. Get out of here. All right. Let's see who's in live chat, and then we will get into our things. So, of course, we got the good Revenator here. You just here says hello, everyone. Brieris Aegon says good afternoon. Hashtag bring us battle logs. Hell yeah. Matt Bailey says gracious good morning, gentlemen. Hey, Matt. RTW is going well, but we are in a dogfight. Dr. Feelgood's here. He says, hi, everyone. Hashtag bring us hookers and blow. You see, that's what I'm saying. So, but he's the one that makes you feel all right. Thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Waffle Dolphin says, ugh, it was a rough loss in TW, 92 points. Ooh, that sucks. I've been there, my friend. Nick Merck says, woot. Danilo Papayas says, hello. Darth Vader 87 says, hello. Remy Vinette says, hello, RSG people. Wave. Hey, Remy Vinette. Helen X Waves and says an up-down smiley face. Matt Bailey was giving me problems for being late. Well, that's blame Grim, so Grim for that, Matt Bailey. Spider says, hashtag I blame Finn. Well, yeah, blame Finn for everyone, says Revenator. Ouchie's here. He says, hola, lunchers. Danilo Papaya says, do not worry, it will start soon, TM. Thank you for that. CBO 97 says, good morning, pickles. Sorry, Ranger left over from last night. We did have some pickles left over from last night. Oh, God, here we go with the pickle stuff. God. Gruffalo says, happy Thursday. Proper Catch is here. He says, woo! Hi. It's a fantastic day. Got the 7-star for Padme with the Gear 12 Poggle, Spy, Sunfac, Gear 10 Dooku, and Gear 8 New. Very nice. Congratulations. Gap Peace here. He says, happy Thursday, all. Hey, RSG peeps. And with lots of pickles and thumbs up. The pickle trend has begun. Ray Rock says, good morning, everybody. What kind of pizza is it? I think, Revenator, you got me a Supreme pizza. If this is what I'm, with like all the toppings, like sausage and green peppers and onions and pepperoni and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm taking another bite. It is not a pickle pizza. Stop it. Get out of here, Waffle Dolphin. Hello, Moss Mikey. Let's see. Remy Vinay series says, take responsibility. I thought we were supposed to blame Finn for everything. Well, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, but this one was my fault.
Yeah, no, this one wasn't.
I will take responsibility for this one.
Dark Teflon says, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Dark Teflon. The Gray Satire says, hello, RSG. Who is missing the JC? Well, of course I am, but yeah, so no, you shouldn't be driving Gappy and whipping out your pickle. All right, ouchies all over the pickles. More pickles from Awful Dolphin. Yes, Utah, I am a cheap date. Oh, let's see. Nev is here. Hello, Governor. Nev, hello. Ray Rock is here. Hello, Ray Rock. Foreigner's here. Says, hello, Skewers. Alan Ware says, hi, everyone. Hi, Alan Ware. Buzzsaw VG says, hello there. Hashtag free bulldog, free McMull. Well, they're not in prison. They're not been interred. So maybe change that hashtag there a little bit. Free them. Where are they at? Home.
They're in gamer jail.
They're in gamer jail. There you go. Slap Me Head series says, hey y'all. And Zombie, our good friend Zombie7469 Deha says, what's up, fool? What's up, Zombie? So a lot of everybody there. We had Stoner Jedi in there as well. I just saw that. Did I miss anybody? I probably did. All right, so
Like us anymore.
I don't like you either. You watch yourself.
Just like Finn, he no longer joins us for voice chat.
Who?
Xylo.
He's working.
I know. I just gotta get my heart.
No, we can't give him a hard time. He's working to take care of my apprentice. Shush. My apprentice needs chicken nuggets.
We love you, Xylo.
That's right. How'd you put hashtag free Finn? Finn's not in trouble. He's not in jail either. What's wrong? Then stop it, y'all. All right. Usually this time I do mod battles, but at the moment I'm kind of eating a slice of pizza. So, a couple other things too. If you guys have questions that you want us to answer, we do answer questions on the stream. Make sure you put your question in the chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement. That's how we scoop up your questions. So make sure you do that. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitch and subscribe on Twitch because we're going to be doing some cool stuff over on Twitch as well. So don't forget about that. And make sure you check out our Patreon. But we'll talk about that stuff later after. This is a big slice of pizza. I'm sorry, it's a big slice.
That's what she said.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm trying to eat, which is totally rude while I'm doing this, but Ravenita got me pizza, and I've got to do it.
I'm sorry for being rude, but it's delicious.
So while we're doing this, I am going to go do mods. It's America's favorite pastime where Ranger J 1999 farts around with mods and suffers through depression because he can never hit anything. It's a game show where everyone has seen my sadness. Although I did have a moment of utter revenge against this game where I went in with my Gear 13 Grievous and whooped the ass.
That was impressive. I went back and watched that, and Grievous was like, "Oh no,
no, you died now. No, you died." And then all the people in the chat are like, "No, do it again." I'm like, "No, I'm not doing it again. Do you not watch the stream? Have you seen how bad RNG F's me every time I try to do some shit like that?" Hell no. All right, so I think we have got a green 5 that I need to roll. No? Do I? No?
The pizza will counteract the depression.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try it for a gray one that we have. I've got to slice this one. It's a gray one, so I'm going to use my...
While you're slicing, have a slice.
Careful, paradox territory.
Oh, God. I'm slicing it as I eat a slice. Oh.
Eat the slice. Nom, 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 nom.
I took a really big bite because I want a big hit on the speed here. Okay. Let me see.
Man, freaking Padme's gear sucks, dude.
Welcome.
She takes a shitload of those cryotechs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There, in honor of Revenator, I have eaten a slice of pizza. I apologize. All right.
Don't apologizing necessary, though. That looked delicious.
It was delicious. All right. Here we go. We're going to go for a speed hit here. Under our Lord Malik, but I'm worried because this has offense, crit chance, protection. It could hit any of them. Let's just be honest. So,
Ouchie. Slicing a mod while eating a slice of pizza and drinking a can of slice.
science.
And all of a sudden, the universe implodes.
All right, here we go. We're going to go for this slice. We need speed. Malik, I've offered enough prayers, I've offered enough. Either you're going to do it or you won't. And if you won't, the hell with you! Nope, crit chance. The hell with you! Well, that was awful.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow. Someday, when I grow up, I would like to, 1, PP, and then 2, get a mod that goes 25 speed. That's my goal in life. If I can do that ever, I think it's a good day. All right, I'm just checking events real quick. Let's get into Revenator stuff because I really don't feel like digging with mods today. I'm in too good of a mood. He got me a pizza, and I don't want to fart around and ruin it with the depression. So a little bit of depression, but really not really because we're having fun today. All right, let's get into his account. We've got Revenator's profile. He is in the Senate Mandalore. Very nice name. And I'm going to read what you wrote before, Revenator, and you tell me if this is the same that you want us to look at, or if there's anything you'd like to add since then, or if anything's changed. Okay. Our good friend and VIP Revenator says, "Can you go over a general annual review?" Okay. Looking for opinions on who to give the next Zetas to, and which teams to start focusing on next for DW and upcoming Lightside TV. Lastly, I'm having trouble narrowing it down trying to narrow it down, and would like to get some advice on team comps and what mod set to use for Turtle Twins. I'm going to let that one slide, Revenator. I'm going to let that one slide,
Nice.
brother. I saw it, but I knew it was coming. I just, even knowing that it was there, because I read these ahead of time, it still hurts. Also, I should be available to be on the call. We already know that. And my last question, you get reimbursed. Okay, there we go. All right. So Revenator, so just a general review. Still, anything specific you want me to look at first? You kind of can direct me on what you want me to look at.
Nothing specific. Where you might see some areas to improve on.
Yeah. So you're running an interesting team. You're not running. You're doing great in Arena. You're doing great in Fleet. So we don't really need to look at your team. It's an interesting choice. Do you go Thrawn instead of HK-47? I assume with the fast Thrawn just to help with swapping turn meter and stuff on the characters.
Yeah, it just makes offense a lot easier. It's a lot more control.
Sure.
Yeah, you can lock up Basla.
You can fracture, Malik and be like, get out of here.
Yeah, fracturing either Malik or Bastila. You fracture Bastila. No more.
Number corrupted battle mutation, baby.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Interesting. So we don't really need to look at that. So let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Potatoes. Let's just kind of go through your teams, and I'm going to look for any kind of Zetas, things you may be missing. I mean, you're almost 5 million GP, so this is going to be nitpicky stuff, Revenator. So, I'll look at your mods separately. I will look at mods of certain characters. So, these are little bit things here and there. Okay. All right. So your Bosk is 2-star. Let's check the speed of your Bosk. No, Revenator.
I do see one Zeta you're missing.
Hold on to that thought, Grim. Hold on to that, Grim. Hold on. Revenator. This is not going to work for Bosk. 234 is not fast enough, my friend. Even with Django Lee, that's only put him at 264. If I saw this team, especially with the other bounty hunters, this is a team you probably want to work on. You're probably using them as a defensive team on GAC?
Yeah, he's one of my throwaway teams.
Okay, let's try to make it a little bit more difficult for them to kill this, because I would trooper the hell out of your team right now. Your your boss is great in that he's 2-star or 2 Zeta, but if he's not going first to where they can't remove that taunt, your team's susceptible and easier to kill with like a trooper team or a JTR team. You kind of want to have it to where they have to use like a CLS or something higher to kill this. So if you can get your boss 30 to 40 more speed, I think you'd be in a good position. You've got Django done. You've got Django 11, Greedo 11. A lot of your bounty hunters are 11. But the thing is, like, if I saw your team, I would go after your weak point with the trooper team and wipe it out. And I only had to use troopers to kill your team, so it's kind of a liability. So that's something you may want to consider. So reworking the speed on Bosk was the first thing I said. So let's continue on. And if you got questions while I'm going through this, man, just hit me up, okay?
Will do.
Okay. Ewoks, since you're a higher level, they're all gear 11. We got the Zeta on Sherpa. This is a cleanup team if you need it for offense, nothing crazy. You can, put Womp on there and go clean like the weak first order team, something like that. There's Ewoks, once you get them done, they're not done at the moment, but you can use them on offense. They're really, really good. Your first order team, we need to work on gear for Executioner and Stormtrooper. That's it. Maybe think about the Zeta eventually for Kylo Ren. We don't know. Regular Kylo Ren. That first order is pretty solid.
Even though his Zeta is, old, it is still one of the better ones in the game.
Yeah.
So I wanted to work on First Order, but my thought is with the upcoming movie, who knows what's going to change with that.
Sure.
action.
But remember, one of the things we always talk about is what do we have now? Can't worry about what's in the future, right? Because we don't know if it's even going to be good. So we know it works in the game now. Let's stick with what we know and not worry about what might be, because we don't know what could be.
And maybe Kylo Ren will follow in his father's footsteps and we'll have 6 of them in game.
That would be awful. I'm just going to throw that out
That
there.
would be hilarious.
Okay, let's see here. Scorp 30 says, "Hey Ranger, how's it going? Just got Jedi Revan to gear 13. He hit for 90k during phase 2 of the Heroic Sith raid. Get him over 100k, then report back." No, that's really good, Scorp 30. Alright, so first order. Galactic Republic, let's see how you're doing. You should have your new 7-star. There's that beautiful 7-star Padme. GR looks great. I have no problem there. I think when Shock T becomes farmable, you already got a gear 11 with the 2 Zetas. I'm guessing she's going to be Cantina, so that'd probably be a character you want to work on. I figure you already have that in your back pocket, thinking about working on. GR looks great. Maybe take Threepio to 12 as a possibility. Just make him a little bit more survivable and stuff. But you got his 1 Zeta on. Team looks great. I'm not going to tell you where to use these characters. If you have a question of where you want me to use these characters, you can. I'm just looking at what you have done and what you don't have done. A gear 3PO to gear 12 will be something you probably want to do.
Well, and if you do decide to do the Shock D clone trooper team, if you do have the extra Zeta to drop in their 5s, it's extremely good under Shock D. With the
Problem
Zeta.
is, the clones, I'm not buying the clones yet until I see more. The current reworks as they stand, clones are good, but they're still...
I absolutely love that Shock D clone scheme.
I know, but it's still lacking. It's still lacking a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
They
well,
need
the reason I mentioned the 5 Zeta is that's the one where he gains turn meter whenever.
Sure. Oh, it's a
clone
decent
or
Zeta.
clone takes damage.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be considering that Zeta, but after seeing Shock D, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for that team. But it's still lacking some damage and some other things that I'd like to see what they're going to do with the clones. So hold off on really going for the clones at the moment. Let's wait and see, because we know there's some changes and new characters coming for light side TB, GOTB. Let's see what we get rolled out, and then we can take a push for Zetas and stuff for that, okay? Just because we know light side GOTB is around the corner. Imperial Troopers, let's look at your Troopers. This is a great team for offense. Let's check the speed in your start, because your characters are pretty much geared. 276, perfect. That puts your Stark at 296 with the 20 from Veers. This team, you can clean a lot of stuff up. You can definitely kill bounty hunters. Some other teams with this team, especially if they go first, can still working at Night Sisters, but they better be super fast, and you better know how to use them. And you need a range trooper, which you do have. So, but I would mainly use these for like bounty hunters and other teams of that nature. They can, like a first order team, you can use troopers to kill a first order team. You can use the troopers to kill a bounty hunter team, and that frees up some of your heavy hitters. But your troopers look great. Nothing there I'm seeing. We look at GR, they look great. Jedi, I don't need to look at. They look great. Night Sisters, I'm sure, done. Jesus, the 13. Okay. Oh, you took zombie up to 13 first. Interesting. What made you do zombie? Just for the extra health and protection stuff?
Yeah, it takes a little more to get through it.
Okay. Interesting choice. I would have.
Wise decision.
That's kind of interesting. I like that. The Night Sisters are just badass. They get a lot of bonuses for Gear 13. Nothing there, though, that I see. Old Republic, how are we looking there? Good. This is the team. Maybe round out Karth and Canderous to 12, but the team's pretty solid where you got it at now. You can use that as a frontline defensive team and make them waste stuff on it. Scoundrels looks great. Team that you really should be using in your back line. You've got Vandor, you got L3. We need to get Cure to 11. Your young Lando just needs to go to 11. You get your young Han. If you can get the prepared team and put that down on defense, man, I cannot tell you how much of a pain in the ass that team is, especially in the back line. So if there's a team you can work on, it'd be the prepared team. So get your care. It's just gear. It's not stars. Most of your stuff is just gear choices. But Kira's already 10, so get her to 11. Young Lando, get him to 11. Young Han, get him to 11. You've already got Vandor. Vandor, I take to 12. L3 is already 12. And you've got the Zeta on Vandor. That's a badass team to put in the back line. So if you're looking for a team that you need in the back line, definitely a team that's a pain in the ass to deal with. It can be killed like anything else, but you have to have certain teams because other teams do nothing. It just times them out. You have to have certain characters to do damage, but your Nest is 12, got the Zeta, you're fine.
Well, you can alternate that team too.
You can. Stormtrooper Han.
Like Mission and Zalbar. You can use Stormtrooper.
No, don't do that.
Captain Han.
No.
You could use OG Han and Chewie.
No.
I mean,
no.
Hey, I've had like 12 defenses using OG Han and Chewie in the Kira team.
Well,
dude.
stop doing that. You need them for offense, you psychopath.
Like, when I use them on CLS, my CLS team gets freaking one shot. When I use them
Well, how do you do that, Grim? I gotta look at your battles sometimes, man. I swear. Every time you tell me stuff like that, I'm like, how are you messing that up at CLS, for God's sakes? Unless you had like a freak thermal accident like I did that one round. Of all the battles that one sticks in my head, I've won every like 100 battles I've faced with Bounty Hunter CLS. I've won 99, but that one I lost at the thermal on CLS still haunts me to this day. All right, Separatists.
That was pretty darn funny.
I was like, what happened? Why? No. Alright, so Grievous and Separatists. So your Geos, I kind of like. You can use both of these teams for offensive defense. You make the call, brother. You can put a Grievous in the back and really mess with somebody. Geos in the back and really mess with somebody. Or you can stand for offense. Geonosians can really explode through some teams and just destroy them. Grievous is the same way, especially if he's Gear 13. He hits so damn hard. So if you know how to use the team and stuff, yeah. So your Separatists look great, offense and defense, no problems there. I'm sure your Sith will be great. Yes, they are. We do need the Zeta on Fallen Bastila. That's your next Zeta priority. We've given you some other Zetas, but I would definitely put the Zeta on Fallen Basti.
Yeah.
That it's not about the foresight; it's the other stuff with that she gives the leader and stuff.
The potency.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. So, I mean, not that it really matters for you but I'm just thinking GAC. I don't care about arena because you're destroying an arena, but I think TW and GAC would help you out tremendously for that team. So, again, we're nitpicking here. I'm really trying to pull stuff out my ass because this is a damn good account, dude. Resistance. We already talked about Threepio to 12. We already talked about the speed of your characters on Bosk. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Anybody else seeing anything? Damn
really.
good job, Bill Chap.
On rosters like this, it's
the small things, right?
really just the nitpicking that there's hard to find very much wrong with these types of rosters.
Yeah, Bruce Boss keep a good tenacity set on him with high speed, if the best you got, and then put a really good speed set on him. I'm not talking your best speed mods, but you could probably get him around 260, 270. Remember, you get the 30 speed from Django, and that's going to put him around 300. That gets him out of the range of troopers and JTR. They cannot outspeed him, and you've already got the second Zeta on. That's why I always tell people to get that speed up like that, so they can't. Those teams have no effectiveness against them. And so when people go in there and they're not paying attention, they're like, "I'm going to use my JT," and I'm dead. Other than that, man, this is a damn good account. Let's look at your mods real quick.
Looking at his mods right now, and depression.
Like, I hoped happy
Got
depression.
a unicorn in there, dude.
What?
He's got a unicorn in his mod selection.
Holy Jesus.
A plus 28 speed secondary speed set defensive diamond.
Well, this has been all we need to look at for the Revenator today. Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah.
Very nice, man.
I got that mod the very first day of Mods 2.0.
Yeah, I don't like you anymore.
I was like, oh man, this speed thing is easy. And then nothing since then.
You just nothing my ass. Look at all these 20 speed mods. And you could have more with some more slicing. Jesus. Jesus and baby Jesus. Oh my God. Wow. Well, that was mods. Okay. So, God dang. All right, but anyway, amount of mods you have and the mods you have are great. Just some characters like that. Just check your speeds on your boss. I didn't look at your Night Sister speed, but just go through and check those certain characters that I'm always harping on their speed. You start from your arena and you work your way down. I'd like to see a little bit more speed on boss and some other characters. So just kind of go back and revamp it a little bit. Yeah, pretty good. I really nitpicked here. My young apprentice, I have not much more else to teach you. Fool, you'll be a Sith, a powerful Sith like me. You ordered me a pizza. All right, what questions do you have for me, my friend?
Not much. I mean, I really enjoy the nitpicking, the little things I need to work on. So
did it help you out at all?
Oh, absolutely. I used to have great mods on Boss, and I just slowly started taking away. So
Can't do it,
getting
man.
a little reminder to come back to them, that'll benefit.
Well, you watched enough of the streams. You've seen my bounty hunter team do crazy stuff, right? Because people under us, they're like, oh, well, and my boss now is gear 13, so his speed's like almost 340. So that's pretty sick. And with the tenacity, he's pretty nasty. With the extra health and protection. So, folks, but you don't have to be crazy about speed like I've got them, right? If you go 260, 270, get them around 300. I'm really just, you have to think about, teams can counter, but what you force people to counter with makes a huge difference, right? If you can make people waste good stuff up front, there's a reason why I use the teams that I do up front, because it forces people to use teams they don't want to use but have to use. Like if they don't use CLS versus my bounty hunters or upper echelon team, they're probably going to lose. They can't trooper, they can't JTR. So that's one big team off the board. So one of the things that I've kind of, when I go back and look at my attacks in GAC, I've been putting first order up front. I'm gonna start putting first order in the back and put something like Night Sisters up front. because it forces them to use a trade team, and they'll have to go back and try to beat Geonosians with something by trying to get through the Night Sisters. So it's little things like that where you place your teams and how good your teams are. Like your Night Sister team, I put up front. With Gear 13, I'd force them to have to use good stuff on your Night Sisters up front. If you get your Bounty Hunters squared away, I'd force them. And then you have your teams in the back like me, your Geos and Grievous, where they're like, peekaboo, and you're like, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, Jan Grievous. Oh, god damn it. I'm so sick and tired of putting face Jan Grievous in the back name. Alright. Any other questions, my friend?
No, sir. You did a great job.
Thank you, my friend. So, Revenator's going to hang out with us while we do this, and I'm getting my pizza here situated. That's a big pizza, dude. I'm going to be eating on this for a couple of days. Make my wife eat some. Like, here, put this in your mouth. So,
Slice of pizza.
yes. So, Grim, I'm going to test you out today, buddy.
Uh-oh.
You've been on this a long time. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about how they can get a roster for you and all the stuff that they can do? Let's see if you can do it.
First of all, you'll want to contact Finity, Finity, in the RSG Discord. Send him your GG page with a description of what you would like us to take a look at. Wait about a day for a reply. If he hasn't said anything, knock on his door several dozen times to make sure he does respond.
Stab him.
But he'll reply, let you know what we're gonna do. The day before, he'll contact you to see if you want to be on the stream and stuff like
Revenator,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, like Revenator joined us today. And there are other ways for you to get like hyped up in the line if you don't want to wait, by becoming a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, $10 or more? I think it was, Ranger.
Yes, $10 or more. All right, I want you to work on that. I'll take it over from here, Graham, because you're kind of like
to get in the express.
Yes. So if you want to be, so it's a 3 to 4 week wait. Now, if you'd like to get, hold on, my stupid Nightbot just went crazy. 1 second. If you would like a roster review, Grim already told you how you do it. It's Message Affinity. The wait is 3 to 4 weeks. Now, if you'd like to bump that up and you're already a Patreon, you can by just letting Affinity know. You're Patreon, you have a roster in the queue, and you like to get it to the front of the line rather than wait the 3 to 4 weeks. Now, if you're not and you're just new and you want to become a Patreon, then send your GG page. Let Finn know $10 or more of Patreon that you are Patreon and that you would like your roster review for your lunch stream, $10 or more, bumped up to the front, and that you would actually like a roster review. The other thing we offer our Patreons, and it doesn't matter what level, $5 or $25 or more, we do mini roster reviews. Now, typically I do those today, but we're not doing those today since I'm doing BCM stuff. I'll probably do it Saturday with you guys. We'll do a mini roster review. And if you're a Patreon, anytime that I'm doing mini roster reviews, all you need to do is pop in your alley code, and I'll help you out. If you're not a Patreon, then you can become one, pop it in. Anytime we're doing any kind of mini roster reviews or session, we'll look at your stuff and get you squared away. And if you're not, you can go in and donate. I'll look at your stuff. If you're not, some people, money's tight. They're free to play. They don't spend a lot of money in the game, but they do need help. We'll help you out as well. So any kind of support, you can show back some love, like subscribing, things of that nature. Everybody contributes in their own way. It doesn't have to be monetarily. Monetization is important, but we still help people no matter what. So if that's how you can kind of do that. And today, I will be doing BCMs here after this stream. We'll be setting his stuff up. And if you would really need some help with your mods and stuff, we've got Ranger J 1999 modding services. I charge $15 or $30 for every million GPs, 15 for every 500K. And if you'd like to be on the call with me while I'm doing it and explaining things, it's just $20 more, as long as you have Zoom, Skype, or Discord. I work on the cheap, but you do still have to pay me. But I will work for cheap and get you squared away. So it's a pretty good deal, and I will get your mods squared away. So if you would like me to go in, get your mods, remod your account, get your stuff squared away, hang out with me, explain some stuff to you, all you need to do is message me, RangerJ1999, and we will take it from there. Why is Nightbot being stupid? Give me a second here. I'm going to kill this thing. Let's look at my beautiful ad there. Well, eventually it'll... Come on, Nightbot. Why? Why, Nightbot? I didn't understand. We were friends. God damn it. Hold on. Me and Nightbot are fighting. Don't you give me that lip. Don't you talk to me like that, Nightbot. Oh, you son of a... Hold on. Me and Nightbot are about to have some words here. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why it stopped, like, doing its little thing in
Well, it's been acting up, so give me a second here. Another. Aha! I have fought the Nightbot, and I have won. For I have banished its evilness. Okay, here we go. Let me get some gameplay stuff going on. BCM, Revenator, feel free to contribute along with Grim. I'm just going to be asking questions. If you have questions, remember, get your questions in by putting question for your statement and get those in, and we'll answer your questions. That's what we do here. All right, let me get the gameplay footage going. Now, God damn it. All right, there we go. God. You know, you click a button and you're like, work. I clicked you and set you up. You're not, you know. Oh, I need some ray shards from the, I'm going to do the tier this battle here. All right, so, because I need some of the ray ship shards because I'm not farming it. Now, why would you go with that lineup? No, go with this. This. You want to bring these off the bench. There we go. That works better. All right. First question from the Great Satire says, question, do you think a more formed roster of Gear 3 development should be the bigger focus priority for the next GSC? Your opinions, please. I think it depends on where you're at with your account.
Well, and it also depends on what characters you want to take to 13.
Right.
Because there are some characters that the boost they get from 13 is negligible.
Yes. Gear 13 for certain characters is important, but it also depends on where you are at GP-wise and where you're at with characters that you're farming and stuff. There's a lot. It's not just Gear 13 or bust, right? You do want Gear 13, but there's a big difference between someone with a 4 million plus GP account needing Gear 13 and someone that's 1.5. You know, their priorities are a little bit different on what they're trying to do. I think anybody under 2 million, just getting your characters to your arena team, you want to take to 13. You always want to have, and like say you're running Darth Revan, you want them to be Gear 13. You want them to be the best gear that they can get. You want them to have the best mods and stuff like that. Now, after that, depending on your GP level, you could be focusing on farming like a mug, trying to get things done, right? Don't worry about gear. As Granny always says, stars first, gear second. If you don't have the stars in the character, keep farming. Worry about the gear later. Once you get them to 7 stars, then you can move on to another character because that's just the way it works. Eventually you'll be able to get the gear through raids, things of that nature, and it'll work out. So focus arena for Gear 13 and for GAC. Listen, Gear 13's it matters on certain characters, but it's not like it's a be-all end-all thing. I beat Gear 13 squads with Gear 12 squads and stuff all the time. It's a little bit harder, but if you know what you're doing, it's not that big of a difference. Certain characters can be monstrous, but if you know what you're doing, like, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. You're going to be able to do what you need to do. So
mods and tactics can take over Gear 13. No
absolutely.
Problem.
I mean,
it's
Gear
not
13. Yeah,
it's not a I win button.
No, it isn't. So, all right. Next question from Zombie7469. Text question. I don't have Darth Revan, but I'm close to having all those tunes for him and Malik. Should I save Gear and Zetas for the team or get my GR team up? I had them all 7 stars. I'll let you guys. I would say save. Malik,
Yeah,
Malik and Revan, Zetas, Gear. Would you save or do general? Would you do the GR team? I say save. What do you say, BCM?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I say save. It's the top meta team. Revenator, your thoughts too.
What was that?
Would you save for Darth Revan and Malik gear and stuff, Zeta's gear, or would you invest in the GR team? Which means either use your gear to get your GR team up, or would you save for Darth Revan and Malik? I say save for Darth Revan and Malik. Then go back and work on your GR team.
I mean, we don't know the light side territory battles yet, so I would go on what we know.
Okay. Ziglet, question. How do you judge blue-green mods and whether to slice or sell? Only 5 dot mods here, but 283 to go through. If a green hits anything blue, if it hits speed, roll it again, blue. If it doesn't and it's blue, go to another mod.
Now, isn't there a video out there that RSG put out?
We did. I send people there all the time, yeah. It's harder to explain, but if you go and watch, Finn tells you per level, per slice, you know, with a nice little graph. Check out the mod video Finn put out, guys. He took a lot of time to really explain it. It's hard for me to just, I say things, but he's got visuals and stuff, and some people, you know, we all have different levels of how we learn. Some are auditory, some are visual, some are kinetic, you know, so how we learn is through, some are through doing, some are through listening to someone and just mentally putting it in their head. So watch the video and see what it, it explains it perfectly. So if you can, please check that out. All right, let's see here. Either Nightbot's not working or we don't have any more questions.
I think Nightbot didn't work because there's sworn people asked more questions. But
okay, there we go. It was being stupid. No, the last question was at 12:40 from Ziglet. Yeah, maybe we're just hanging out and having a good time. I didn't get any stupid Padme ship shards. Stupid event. Dumb, stupid. Hey, Raza972. Alright, let me just check something real quick.
well, actually, if don't have any more questions, I have a question.
Yes.
What would the Zeta priority be for the Padme team?
I'd say, now me and Finn differed on this a little bit, but just barely. He says Padme is unique, then Anakin, then her leader, right? I was like 2 on Padme, Anakin, General Kenobi, Ahsoka. I think we're in agreement on this. The Kenobi and then Ahsoka is the third and final, Zeta. But I say 2 on Padme. Get her 2 Zetas done. Then do Anakin because you want the assist and stuff with Padme. Kenobi's the third one because of his taunt, and then Ahsoka. That's how I would do it. But some argue that it should be Padme's unique, then Anakin, or her leader, then Anakin. Those 3 are the first 3 you're going to do. It's Padme and Anakin. However order you want to do it is fine as far as I'm concerned. Well, Nathaniel Morgan, a lot of times it's using Anakin to fight Darth Revan, and I need the damn Zeta.
That's what I'll end up doing once I get my Galactic Republic done.
I'm not dicking around with that stuff.
All right, Ziglet clarified. He said, it doesn't deal with mods with no speed. So, besides speed being...
Besides speed, anything that hits... Like an offensive mod with an offensive secondary stat, especially if it hits 4 or 2 offensive secondary stats. Crit chance triangle with crit chance or an offense is a good one. Any kind of defensive stats or defensive mods that hit defense for your tanks are always good. I like tenacity mods that hit defense or tenacity on it. I like defensive mods. The mods that get tricky is like when you get an offensive square that has defense on it. You're like, no. Or if it doesn't hit 4, like if you get like a 2, 2, 3, 1, especially look for those mods that hit 4 for any stat. Those are kind of ones that you want to keep. I usually keep those. and I've got those on a lot of characters, or that have like say like offense percentage, offense chance, something along those lines. But if they're not, if it's one of those mods like it's a defensive diamond with like potency and stuff, you're just like, oh god, it didn't hit 4, it's not a great stat, so just sell it. It didn't hit speed. So those are the kind of mods you don't want to keep, and then look for those ones that, because any mod that hits 4, depending on the stat, could be really, really good. Just see what it is, because when you get to 6E, it's going to be a really sick-ass mod when it goes 5. So those are the kind of mods you want to keep, and then the other ones, speed or not, look for those kind of mods. Anything speed, I know, but you're looking for certain ones that hit stuff. You're not going to know for sure if it's going to roll 4 Ziglet, but if you see, say, like an offensive square with offense in the secondary, keep it. Because that's a pretty good chance, especially if it hits the 2, it might have a chance to hit the 2 again. It might roll higher, especially if you've got another offensive percentage on there. Let's say you get a crit chance triangle that hits 2 on the crit chance on it. That's a damn good mod to keep. You might have a chance for it to hit 4, so you'd be like, hell yeah. Health. You get a mod that hits a crap ton of health in a secondary that's a health mod. That's pretty nasty for Danilo Papaya just put it in there. Health on Grievous, GG mod. So turn mods like that.
There are characters that don't require speed to be badass.
No, I don't. For Yoda offense, I have all my offensive mods that have offensive secondaries. That's why he's over 7,300, special damage and stuff. Same thing with HK.
Like Jolie, you need health with health secondaries.
Right. Same with Grievous. Right. Kenobi, for me, my Kenobi has a buttload of protection and health and defensive, stats. So it's those kind of mods you're looking for. But you're not going to know. But usually, if you see something like that hit, those rare mods that have the primary stat and the secondary stat like health or crit chance or something along those lines, see what happens. Keep those. Anything else where it's mismatched and it doesn't have speed, you've got an offense that's got health and tenacity, and it hits tenacity, so you're kind of like, maybe, something like that, but yeah, look for those first, Ziglet. I'm just trying to make it simplified for you. There's a little bit more to it, but just to keep it simple, stupid like I do, that's what we did in the Army, the military. BCM can tell you about what I'm talking about. Keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it at that level. And as your knowledge on mods gets better and what you can keep and stuff, then you'll know what to keep and stuff. But just for now, go for those. Clear those out first, and then go with what you know. What is this, defense? Like this one right here. It's a defensive arrow that's speed, but it's a defense primary stat with crit chance and speed. No. I look at some of these stats, like defense with speed and potency on a crit damage. No. Certain mods I just look at like, no. No, you're not, Ziglet. Don't say that. I don't like that. All right, so NR Wilson says, stuck on the geo wall in TW. I got to go see where we're at for TW here real quick, because it's getting hot and heavy. I can't show you our defensive teams, but I can look at what they put down. And we're facing a great guild. I love these guys. We always face great guilds. I think we're facing Who's the Boss today, and they're always fun to play against. Even when we get stomped, I still love playing against some of these guilds. They're really nice and stuff. Yeah, we're way ahead. So, what are we facing down south? I didn't see. Oh, they have the Grievous team.
Yeah, our guild got screwed over by matchmaking this time. The guild that we're fighting has 13 million
Darth Revan
more GP than we do.
Ooh, God, Darthy Revan.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat there, Grim.
I'm gonna give it the old Grievous try here in a second against this monstrosity of a back wall. Good Lord.
It's just I mean, 13 million GP.
That's all right.
How are we supposed to deal with that?
I don't know. All right. So if there's no more questions, man, I think we can call this one done on time.
Actually, can I ask one last question
yes.
before we go?
Yes.
if you're doing like the Padme team against Darth Revan,
Mm-hmm.
what turn order do you want to go for who do you want to go first on your Padme team?
Padme.
Okay. Well, that was the easy answer.
But she's slow. You have to set the mods a certain way because you want the Revan team to go through and do all their big stuff, right? Then Padme flips the script. Ahsoka and Anakin are crit chance and crit damage. You don't need to worry about speed on them. It's just damage, right? Damage. Kenobi's about being tanky. Threepio's, potency, things of that nature. But you want them to do all their fear and big hits and throw their grenades and damage the crap out of you. Then Padme flips the script and they've already used their big hits, and then they're off to the races.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, Raza did have one last question before we go to it.
Hey, what's that?
To Ranger, how does it feel not to struggle to get 7-star Padme? I was hoping for a long stream, but nope, first try.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was my revenge. So, but I mean that's a general sense of the Padme team. Now I run it a little bit differently than that. I've got my Padme fast enough that I let Darth Revan. I know Darth Revan and Massey are going to do their thing. So I mean, typically the slow Padme teams, the Padme's around 220 speed, right? I mean, there's more to it than that. I'm being really simple with it. Just watch Ian's video. He really does a good job of breaking it down. I use Padme differently. The way I use it is different. But if you want the full Monty on how to use the Padme team, I'm being really simple, Simon Stupid with it. Go watch Ian's video. He really knows how to use that team. And really get squared away. So he's done a great job of breaking down like who needs what mods, speed, things of that nature. So I mean, I'm just going off memory, but I'm probably messing some stuff up. But just a general idea of how it's supposed to work. Flip the script, kick their ass. That's pretty much how I go about it. But yes, I did get my revenge yesterday in the Padme event after all the suffering that I had to go through for all those goddamn events. I finally had my revenge. It was beautiful. What is Raza saying? Let's talk about the Padme event. What? You asked a question earlier, Raza? Did you put question in front of your statement, buddy?
That was the question I just asked.
Oh, okay.
How did it feel to do the 7-star one?
Yeah, it felt wonderful. It felt so good because we all remember Thrawn. We all remember Chewie. We all remember Threepio. We all remember Malik. And I was prepared with my Gear 13 Grievous. So, yeah. But usually I'm using my Padme now for either Grievous. Typically I use like Padme for like Geonosians or Grievous. I've been saving that team for them because Grievous is a little bit harder to use, but it can work. But Geonosians Padme is a hard counter to Geos, especially at high level. It doesn't matter. Once you get your Padme team set up and rocking and rolling, especially if they're Gear 12 plus, they will wreck the Geonosians. They're the one team. The other team that people use for Geonosians is the Treya kind of Scion combination thing, where they just let their Utini works. But the only way Utini works is if you have Gear 11 plus, I'd say Gear 12 plus Jawas. They just have to survive, or until you get like Urshode. If you get like 15 thermal detonators on, and you can get I think it's Scavenger who throws the grenade and sets off all the grenades, you'll wipe them out. So
it was just a little poof, all the Geos were gone.
Yeah, that's how it works. So you want a fast. Who's the tank of their? What's his name?
No, not Dachka.
It's not Dachka. The other one. I can't remember.
Nebbit.
Yeah. So and then you just throw once he throws his grenade, they've got like 15. Yeah.
So it looks like we got one more question from Daniel Klevbelt.
Yeah, what's the question?
Do you have to have the Zetas on Drevin to clear Malik? I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so.
On Darth Revan, yeah, I would say. Well, you want the Zetas on there. As long as you have his leadership, you should be okay. The dark side one's not hard to beat, because it's just a matter of getting your stacks of ferocity on your Revan, and then he just beats the crap out of Malik. It's not the dark side is not the one that. That's the issue. It's the light side, and you definitely want everything you can get your bird paws on that one. But that's a kill order. You want, if you're using Mission Zalbar, you definitely want the Zetas. You don't want crit chance on mission. You want offense set on her doing that, because if she crits, she's going to get feared. But really, it comes down to putting as many armor shreds as you can from Zalbar. If you can get 3 or more. Ideally 4 on Malik, as you get rid of all the Jedi, the cylinders, and clear those in a certain order. We're going to have a video of how I did it when it comes back. We will put that out. Finn's already got that cut of how I beat it. It was the strategy Van Sales showed. You'll have no problem with it. If you just follow the order, I did it for Remon, I did it for Mist, I told them how to do it, and they beat it. So it's, if you follow that strat, it'll work. But you have to coordinate a certain way. Zalbar getting those armor shreds off is what really matters. So, all right. Any other questions? Okay, we're done. All right, cool. So with that, we're going to end the stream on time. I'm shocked. Usually we go another 30 minutes, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break. The pizza didn't sit too well in my stomach because I didn't eat this early. So we need a little break. And no, we're not doing another montage. We need a montage. But we're going to take a little break. We're going to be back at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we are going to do a modding session with my boy BCM. So if you guys, there's 76, 78 watching this now. If you can stop what you're doing, give me a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 50. Let's see if we can get to 50 thumbs up. Well, you're welcome, Daniel Clevblog. But we're gonna have, so today we're gonna do the mining session right at 2 o'clock, and then new video from Ian. So check that out. Ouchie's on top of it. It's 2 things Ouchie knows. It's just Ian's videos and pickles. But yeah, if you could stop what you're doing, give us a thumbs up.
I screwed up the roster review send Finn stuff. Want me to do the outro for you?
Nah, I got it. You practice for tomorrow. We'll do it. I'll give you a chance tomorrow to do it.
Okay.
Prepare yourself. But yeah, if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be great. Subscribe if you haven't. We've got a lot of great content. I'm going to do a full remodding session with BCM, and then tonight I will be doing the good old Miss Past Year show at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If he is streaming, I'm pretty sure he is. Finn may be doing some stuff today, but he's working. At 8 o'clock p.m., he's revealing a new trailer on the channel, so check that out. It's going to be a premiere video that he's putting out. Oh yeah, she knows Urs stuff. I'm sorry. She knows Urs and just Ian very well. So, and pickles. And then tomorrow we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have the lunch stream. Then after that, me and the 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze, are going to be playing some new Naruto. The Boruto update came in. I got the game, so we're going to be playing that. And then after that, I'm going to play some Battlefront like I always do every Friday night. So we got some more fun for you guys. And then Saturday, we got the Jedi Academy. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, to do more mini Ross review madness. And then Saturday night, we got Pictionary. It's a lot of fun. We play. We got Zato's wife. She loves playing. We get Mrs. Lady Pool comes and plays. A lot of people play the game. You're more than welcome to come join us and play the game as well. It's a lot of fun, and we encourage you. It's just something to hang out, have fun, kind of relax, and let everybody get together and play a dumb game and have fun with it. So, but yeah, so with that, we're going to end the stream. So thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. Check out our Patreon if you haven't become a Patreon sponsor. Think about it. With that, we're going to sign off. So on behalf of myself and everybody here, thank you so much for joining us today. We very much appreciate your support. Have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.